We live apparently in a new age of populism in which nationalist leaders claim to speak for ordinary people. Many have despaired at Trump's victory and the rise of white populism and the rise of populism in Europe, in an era in which global elites must heed the warning of populist rage. The thing is, many of these right-wing populist leaders themselves look more like members of the elite to me. Some might say they're fake populists. Take President Donald Trump and his close pal, the former UKIP leader and Brexit mastermind, Nigel Farage. Yes, that's the two of them, real men of the people, taking a picture of themselves flanked by the marble walls and glistening golden doors of Trump's penthouse palace. Yep, the populist champions of the white working class.
I love the poorly educated.
Trump, lest we forget, is a self-proclaimed billionaire, tax avoider and real estate tycoon who has spent decades stiffing contractors on his various construction projects, is promising tax cuts, most of which will benefit the top 1%, and lives in a penthouse literally made of gold. Blue-collar billionaire? And Nigel Farage is the private school-educated son of a stockbroker, who himself was a commodities broker in the City of London before spending the past 17 years as a member of the European Parliament, where he's admitted to claiming more than £2 million in expenses. Working class hero, eh? Across the rest of Europe, it doesn't get much better. In France, National Front leader Marine Le Pen cleverly pushes a, yes, left-wing, anti-free trade economic program in the poorer industrial north of the country, while her niece Marion pushes low-tax, minimal state liberalism that appeals to the party's middle-class demographic in the southeast. Le Pen herself, a lawyer by training and an elected politician for the past 19 years, has been accused of underestimating her wealth by a third, has been linked to the Panama Papers tax haven scandal, and has borrowed money from Russian banks. But she, apparently, is the political and economic outsider who's going to stick it to the man. Then there's Geert Wilders in Holland, who has cynically positioned himself as anti-austerity, given unpopular austerity measures are associated with the evil EU, but who's on record backing lower taxes, fewer rules, and the ruthless shrinking of the government. Champion of the little guy? Not so much. Look, fake populists are everywhere, and yes, they've stolen some of the left's clothes. So given left-wing parties keep picking establishment-friendly centrists to lead them, rather than real economic populists, maybe they should stop being surprised when voters opt for the fake populists instead.